story in the field of education, research, innovation, and youth empowerment. We are convinced that initiatives such as this one create lasting connections and contribute to building a more prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable future. I encourage all participants to make the most of this week, to exchange ideas, establish new partnerships, and learn from one another's experiences. The friendships and networks that emerge from this program may become the seeds for future projects that will benefit both our regions. Allow me to conclude with a simple but important message. Investing in education means investing in peace, development, and opportunity. By empowering young people today, we are empowering the leaders who will shape tomorrow's Africa and tomorrow's world. Thank you all for your commitment and participation. I wish you a very successful and productive International Staff Week. Asanteni sana kwa kunisikiliza. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Excellency, for that very precise and very strong and very good message that you. And we are really happy for that commitment that Spain has made to make sure this happen. And we are very much pleased for that as a host. And now we will we'll continue the program, and I will invite Dr. Said Bakari, the country coordinator, to give his work. And also after that, we'll follow with the Spain coordinator, Professor Marcelo. You're welcome.
Excellence, Ambassador of Spain to Tanzania, Paloma Serra, Consultants, State University of Zanzibar, Professor Abdi Talib Abdallah, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration and Finance, Professor Jamal Jumanne Othmani, distinguished guests, partners, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the State University of Zanzibar. It is my great honor to warm welcome you to the Leader Africa Counter 2026. Leader Africa is an international academic cooperation initiative that brings together universities from Spain and Africa to strengthen higher education, research, innovation, and leadership for sustainable development. This year, Counter unites the State of Zanzibar, SUZA, together with the University of La Laguna, the University of Las Palmas, Canaria, the University of Cadiz, and the University of Uleva from Spain. So the project is founded on the shared opportunities and the challenge of islands and coastal region, with a particular focus on sustainable tourism and the blue economy as pathway to economic growth, environmental protection, and social inclusion through academic exchange, capacity building, collaborative research, and the institutional partnership. Leader Africa aim to empower universities, strengthen leadership among young Africans, and achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. It also academic partnership between Africa and Europe, and the programs such as Erasmus and the capacity building in higher education. Today marks another important milestone in strengthening the partnership between Tanzania and Spain through education, innovation, and international collaboration. It is now my great pleasure to invite the project coordinator of LEDA Africa, Professor Marcela, from University of Cadiz, Spain, to continue with the presentation and share more detail about the project vision, achievements, and future opportunities. Thank you.
Okay, so good morning, everybody. Dear Ambassador of Spain in Tanzania, dear Head of the Culture and Education area of Casa Africa, depending on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, European Union and Cooperation of Spain, dear Vice Chancellor of Operation of and Mobility Programs for Africa and Latin America of the University of La Laguna, dear authorities and representatives of public, our most sincere thanks to the State University of Zanzibar for your warm welcome from the State University of Zanzibar and the professors who have been in charge of preparing the 4 workshops we are going to develop during this week. A special thanks also goes to our technical and administrative staff of our all universities for their fantastic work to organize and facilitate this International Staff Week. And of course, thank you, all the attendants, for being part and for contributing to this event that I think will multiply the impact of the Leader Africa Consortium in Africa. So let me offer you a brief introduction of Las Palmas de Gran Canaria and University of Cadiz, together with Casa Africa. That, as I said before, expanding and strengthening the existing, together with these 5 Spanish institutions and consortium begun, with 26 African universities belonging to 20 different African countries that you can be cited there. And of course, Tanzania is one of those countries. The strategy we have followed in this Leader Africa Consortium is underpinned by the SDG 17, Partnerships to Achieve the Goals, and we assume that universities, we are political actors that have the responsibility to contribute to the process of change initiated not only in the SDG 17, but in all other SDGs of the Agenda 2030 of the United Nations Organization. Oh, sorry. So, at the beginning of the project, we have defined some priority working areas, some SDGs that you can see on the PowerPoint slide. But then, of course, as we are working in a partnership, we have added some other SDG that are of the interest of our non-European university partners. So this is the case of this joint international staff work with SDG 4, quality education, with SDG 5, sustainable cities and communities. So how does each university contribute to this consortium? Well, you know, we are 2 Andalusian Atlantic universities, the University of Huelva and the University of Cadiz, and then 2 Canary Island universities, Las Palmas, the Gran Canarias, and La Laguna. And together with Casa Africa, we have decided to share our partners in order to increase the impact of our network. Okay, so the idea not only at a national or regional level, but also in the international level. Okay, and this we think it's going to guarantee to multiply the strategies and the operational programs and training programs among this consortium is ambitious, is wide. The idea is that universities do not work alone territories more competitive, more sustainable, more innovative. That's why we cannot work alone in order to contribute to attain the SDGs of the Agenda 2030. So here we start and we will continue organizations, third sector organizations, so that we offer training and educational activities that may be very suitable and convenient for our students once they graduate and they want to contribute and to be part of our labor market. So here, in order to end this first presentation, I have a short video with some testimonies of some of the representatives of African universities. If we have time, we can watch this video. Let's see if it works. Yeah. We have the sound on. Because it is supposed to be sound here with the music. Ah, great. Thank you. and training activities. Together, this week follows me, bringing some details and data of how we have worked so far. Or if we do some.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I really want to thank my colleagues from the State University of Zanzibar because we have been really working very hard, friends than workmates, so it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much. Okay, so the idea is, wait, since my vice rector, Marcela Iglesias, has been introducing Leader Africa, I really want to show you some numbers and I want to show you how potential we can go beyond with this amazing consortium. Okay, here we go. This is my name, Marilo Gomez. Okay. Okay, so sorry. I just want to show you more or less the activity presenting. So every February, it's very important that we are preparing the new project because this mobility project is open in the call every single year. What means that Leader Africa can evolve and can actually, or even having different partners. So since September, we will actually be contacting all the colleagues from the is not only maybe the number of people who could travel, students, staff, etc., in all the partners, but as well we periodically, usually we go together with the Gran Canaria and also Casa Africa, which is a key actor. July 24, that Marcela showed the video was there. As far as the vice rector is knowing right now. So one of the main values that we are grabbing from this joint international establishment is, of course, to strengthen these relations among the consortium members, capacity building, some massive online courses, micro credentials, everything, any working groups as well for the members. We have just finished the incoming student was saying every single year we are presenting new project mobilities. Sorry because this has been cut, but I'm going to show. I don't know if the sound is very good. It's better now, sorry. Okay, so now we're beginning with the program 2024. This is just to show you more mobilities, how they were distributed. SFS, it means incoming of data, just to have the to grasp an idea. These are the destinations from the. We are also